So why do we need financial management? You need it for yourself, because if the horse is dead, you've got to get off it. Okay? And you don't know if the horse is dead if you don't have financial management. We had a guy yesterday in Boksburg that complained bitterly about textiles and how his business, there's no hope and no future for him. So I said to him, if the horse is dead, get off. Don't be in textiles. If that's the way you feel. We try to convince him otherwise, but the point is, there's no idea in throwing good money after bad. And if you don't have financial management, you don't know for yourself what it's about. If you don't have a financial management strategy, how do you compare how you're doing? How do you compare to your peers? Because you don't know what your gross profit is. You know how to work it out now. Okay? How do you know what your net profit is compared to your peers? But be that aside, one of the things that I really like to do is year on year, what am I doing? How am I doing against last year? And in the first 2 years of your business life, you need to be doing that on a month-to-month basis. I get a lot of jazz from people that laugh at me because I say I check my bank account every single day. Okay, sure, I've got internet banking. But I promise you, after 20 years of being a small business, I still check my bank account every single day. Because I need to know how am I doing against my cash flow. You also need to do this for yourself because you can understand the risk involved. Is it worth carrying on with this job? And I love small businesses, and I know small businesses isn't for sissies, but some stage you've got to change things if the risk is getting too much. If you're putting your house at risk, if you're putting your car at risk, you need to understand when it's time to change the strategy. And if you don't have any financial management, then how are you going to make that decision? Clearly, financial management will give you an indication on the viability of your business as well. But not only for yourself, ladies and gentlemen, do you need to have some form of the financial management, but other people will need it at some stage. If I want to borrow money from you, what are you going to ask me, please? Can we have some interaction here? What are you going to ask me? I want to borrow 100,000 rand from you. What are you going to ask me? Please, sir. My ability to pay it back. Thank you. Someone at the back? What do I want to do with it? Collateral? What's in it for you? Interest? Yeah. Sorry, yeah, ladies? Amy?
When are you going to pay me back?
When are you going to pay me back? Okay. But what about, yes, ma'am?
I'm investing. What are you investing?
What am I putting in? I like that one. Security. Okay, so guess what? All of those things you've just mentioned is what your investor or your banker is going to ask you when you approach them for capital to expand your business. Not so. Where's your collateral? If you're not able to pay this back, what can I sell to get this money out of you? Because remember, it's not the bank's money. Somebody else's money very often that they're lending, or your investor's lending their own money. What is your net asset value? So what can I sell? What security is there? What is your ability to pay? Credit worthiness. You're not going to lend money to people that you don't think are going to pay it back. Okay. So those are the tests that I believe small business owners should concentrate on when we talk about financial management. Clearly, if you have a good financial management system and you want to sell your business, it's going to be worth more than if you don't have a system. So pay the 250 Rand an hour. I've pushed your price up already, eh? Okay, pay the money so that you can get a system in place. It makes it so much easier for you.